So they rigged that truck up with 4 cameras, and I'm going hell for leather down a freeway with about 160 cars. So you talk about adrenaline. I'm trying to talk on the phone, do the dialogue, and I've got to keep in mind all 4 camera angles. Yeah, it was a pretty exciting shoot on some days.
You know what a courtesy tap is, young man? Sounds like this. It's light. It's friendly. I'm sure that's what your mom meant to do.
No, it's not. Mom! Just ignore him.
Well, if you could just do the same, we could press reset.
I don't have anything to apologize for. Can you go, please?
Did this character scare you?
It really did, man. When I read the script, I was really uncomfortable. You know, it was sort of like, you know, it was some of the things you feel like you need to go and have a shower or something after you read it. It was kind of heavy, you know. And my initial instinctive response was, I don't want anything to do with this. But I actually happened to be in Los Angeles at the time, and you know, I got a lot of friends there, and people were popping in to say hello and everything, and they're in the business, so you end up talking about what you're reading, what you're doing, what you just finished, you know, all those sort of standard conversations. And so I would be telling them about this, you know, absolutely, you know, crazy thing I just read. And every time I told the story, I would distill it just a little bit more. And it was, you know, 2 or 3 tellings of the story later, I realized I'd put an arrowhead on what the story actually meant. And what I realized is my uncomfortable response was based on the fact that, as you said, that I was fearful of what I had read, you know, and I was fearful because of its truth. So I started to see it as being not a genre picture as such, not just a thriller, but something that was actually making a direct commentary on where we find ourselves, particularly in Western society.
Was there an adrenaline rush as you were filming this? Because when this story gets going, I mean, from start to finish, I know that sounds cliche, but it's true with this movie. It just doesn't let go. I was wondering, when you were filming this, could you feel that?
Well, funnily enough, you know, for as much tension as there is on screen, it was a really chilled out set. You know, we're shooting in New Orleans. You know, it's summertime, sun's out. We got 8 miles of freeway locked off. You know, there's a whole bunch of guys that have made lots and lots of films, and we were just enjoying it. We were enjoying each other's company. I mean, we had an amazing stunt crew on this film. Absolutely amazing. And guys that have had so much experience in the last 3 decades. I mean, pretty much any movie with a car accident, you know, one of those guys was actually on this film. You know, I think it was half a dozen stunt coordinators who had actually decided, because their mate was doing it, that they'd jump in and just be a driver on this one and stuff like that. So the actual vibe on the set was super relaxed. But you talk about adrenaline, right?
Yeah.
So we're in a situation where the director, he's got limited time, limited budget, you know, how much driving have you done? Quite a lot. And a bunch of the guys on the film, like I said, I've worked with on other things, and they were all like, yeah, he'll be fine. So they rigged that truck up with 4 cameras, and I'm going hell for leather down a freeway with about 160 cars. So you talk about adrenaline. I'm trying to talk on the phone, do the dialogue, and I've got to keep in mind all 4 camera angles. You know, so I want to swerve here and get close to a bridge pylon. I want to swerve out here so this camera gets the cars I'm passing in the background and stuff like that. So, yeah, it was a pretty exciting shoot on some days.
My friend, it's great to see you. Great talking with you. Please stay safe. I can't wait to see you again in person. And this is an incredible picture. You did a great job, man.
Thank you very much, Dave.